Alright. Gotta make sure really quick before we start. Just want to make sure that we are live. So give me 1 second here, guys. Alright. Yeah, we are live. Alright, guys. How's it going? So today, guys, I'm going to be showing you I'm going to be showing you guys our dojo tour, actually. So I'm going to switch to I'm on PC. I play this game on PC, but I'm switching over to my Xbox controller to make it easier to maneuver. Okay, so I am here in our dojo. The Ten of the Gods is our dojo name. And we are here to show you, well, I'm here actually, to show you our dojo so far. It is still a working process. It is not close to being done yet, but we have done a lot of work where I can at least give a tour of it, especially downstairs, which is where most of the completion is, but we do have some pretty cool stuff happening that's completed here on the first floor as well. So I'm going to kind of show you guys this dojo. Alright, so we're actually going to be starting back here. So this is actually where you enter in. This is where you spawn in. So anyone that gets invited to our dojo will spawn into this room here. This is kind of the entrance way. Again, there's still a lot of decorations I'll be putting in here. I did put some Christmas trees in too for, you know, the little festive spirit. But yeah, so there is still a lot of work that needs to be done with our dojo, and we're going to be working on that. But as of right now, this is what we have currently. There will be more in this room as well, more decorations, as like I said, I'm not done with it. We do have a donation kiosk over here where we can donate any type of resources we want, because any resources that we use to fund into our decorations, we do donate. It does come out of your actual inventory as well, but we just like to have everything into our dojo's inventory and use it from there. So any type of resources that we get, we'll donate into our kiosk there. Over on this side, we have our trading post. Turn this down just a little bit. Okay. So over here, we have our trading post. So this is where we can trade with other players if they need stuff or whatever. We will do trading. Over here, I just added this. This is pretty much a console, which pretty much works towards this. Makes this whole power unit work. So that's what this console is. It controls this power unit here, this generator type thing here. So yeah, that's that console. But then we have a nice little sitting area as well here. There'll be another big sitting area over there and more stuff that's going to be into this place too. It's going to look a lot more full in the coming months. So we're going to actually start on this side though. We have a fan there to fan the room as well. So this is the dry docks. So over here, this is my railjack, my big ship, my big railjack that'll take out and fight in outer space. So yeah, this is Dominion's Hand is what I call my railjack. That's what it's called. Yeah, I kind of like the blue and yellow or the blue and gold theme with the black. So I kind of went with the blue, goldish, black type theme, but yeah, Dominion's Hand. That is my railjack. So we have 2 other rooms within the dry dock as well. So the one over here is an open space room. So literally I can put anything I want to out here, which I will end up doing. I don't know exactly what. You'll have to excuse Xenos. So anyways, this is the outer space room. So yeah, I can put pretty much anything I want to in here to really make this room awesome. And I don't know what I'm going to be putting here yet. Will you stop falling off the edge? I don't know what I'm going to put out here yet, but there'll be something that's going out here. So that's that room. That's an open space room. So that room will be filled with a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure what theme I'm going to go with yet. We do have another open space room over here. This room is, well, there's a lot completed with this room. Like a lot completed with this room. So this room is a big altar. We are doing a lot of work in this room. Now, one thing I want to mention before we go forward is that this whole entire dojo, every single thing that you're going to be seeing in this dojo, every room, everything, is completely done with just 2 people. Me and my friend Darren. Just 2 of us. That's it. No one else has ever done any decorations in here at all. It has been strictly funded by just me and my friend Darren. So keep that in mind as well. A lot of people have really full dojos, way more full than ours. They have a whole crew working on it. And don't get me wrong, the dojo is freaking awesome. And a lot of genius minds on creating and making things look so awesome. So really, really cool. But yeah, so they can actually fund stuff a lot faster because they have more people. And the more people they have, the more people you have, obviously the more resources, the more access to resources you have to be able to fund everything that you want to fund in your dojo. For me, it's just me and my friend Darren. So we only go through our resources. And it takes a lot longer. But we've gotten pretty far. And we still have a long way to go, but we have gotten pretty far. We are at the point now where we are going to be filling up rooms before adding new rooms now. We have a lot of rooms that need to be decorated and so forth. And before we add any more new rooms, we're going to be trying to get those rooms completed. Now, as you can see, those walls along here, rock walls, that is actually going to be completely filled up with like different rock formations as well to make like mountains and stuff. Or not mountains, but more like cliffs. So it's going to look a lot more cliffy and rocky than it is flat and rocky wall. So it's not going to look flat like that and like a rock wall. It's going to actually look like cliffs and like big rocks and stuff like that. It's going to look way more full, way more natural. But right now, I haven't done that yet, so that's that. We're going to start with the altar. So we go down off this bridge. This is our big altar. So there is a floor right here, but you can actually look down and see down below. There is still more we're going to be adding down there as far as like trees and other decorations go, but we have a waterfall there as well. Yeah, we have a waterfall going down there. We are going to have waterfalls going down from the top of the ceiling there all the way down as well on all sides, which is going to look really, really cool. This is a bridge that goes out into a balcony, and then you can pretty much just look out into the open space. So, still a lot more work to do in this room. I know it doesn't look like there is, but there is. Like I said, we'll be adding a bunch of rocks and cliffs and stuff to make this look more full and not just flat, and not just like a flat rock wall. So that will be filled in as well. But yeah, so that's what it looks like so far though. We do have something else I am working on as well. Right now it looks completely flat and bare on the outside and inside, but it definitely will be more full going in. It's going to be a lot more full. So I'm going to go and show you that now. It is going to be an Orkin style base, but so you go in here, there's actually a little doorway right here. Like I said, it's going to be a lot more full. Still working on it. As you can see, the ceilings still need to be completed and so forth. So still working on it. But it's going to look a lot more full and decorative along the walls and other stuff too. So it's going to look a lot cooler. But we go down these stairs. There's a lot of stairs to go down. But we just go down all these stairs. Not sure I'm going to have down here yet, but there's going to be something down here as well. That's going to be covered up by a wall as well, so you won't be able to see the other side of that. And then out here, like I said, I'm going to be putting a lot of decorations in here, a lot of stuff in here to really make this look like a legit Orkin room. Ceiling, decorations, all that stuff. So it's going to look a lot more full, a lot cooler, a lot less bare and flat. But that's what it looks like at the moment. So, and then over here, you go up, and then this goes outside. So we do have grass out here as well. Some of the grass is pretty high. That's just how it is. But yeah, we go out here. Yeah, as you can see, some of the grass is very, very, very high. Can't really see yourself. And then over here, I'll be putting in grass stuff and different things, rocks, all that type of stuff to cover all of that out. so you're not going to be able to see all that. More decorations out this way. That's kind of what the building looks like so far, but again, there's going to be a lot of decorations and stuff on the outside to really make it look cool and unique. So, we have some big mushrooms out there, and whatever the heck those are, I forgot what they're called. There'll be some rocks sticking out as well through the grass. There's a waterfall. We're also going to have a second waterfall stream coming down this wall into this as well. And yeah, and then we have a big log right here, a full log as well. So pretty cool. And then there's also this that goes all the way back up, and then there will be rocks all along all of this as well to make it look rocky and stuff like that as well. It's gonna look really cool when it's completely done. But still working on this room, not quite done with it yet. I will give another tour like way later once we have more stuff completed, but not there yet. Yeah, and then there's stairs. It gets pretty close to this, but yeah, that's just how it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. Oh yeah, and then we have this. This is pretty cool. So then we have this, so you can go up here. It's pretty rocky, but you can go up. Oop. Oh yeah, you can go up here. And then you have this big thing up here as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's another big view of our altar right there. So I think it looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can go up here maybe. Yeah, there we go. There's another big look of our altar. I think it looks really epic, really awesome. It is definitely an altar worthy thing. So yeah, I think it's awesome. So yeah, that is that. So that is that room so far. Again, there's going to be more that's going to be added to that room. It's going to look a lot more cool once it's done, but it already looks cool as it is. Okay. So, that's pretty much it for the dry docks. These are the entrances that get into your railjack. So, there's 4, 2 on each side. Alright. Seen this room. This is another great hall. Just again, there's more. This room's gonna be more full too. Once I figure out what I want to do with it. This room's also gonna be more full once I figure out what to do with it. Now we have some hallways, so we're gonna go straight first. All right, so we got some hallways here. This is our grandest hall. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on with this room. We have not done hardly anything with this room yet. But there's going to be a lot more stuff going on with this room. This is actually going to be a big shop right here where you can purchase wares and stuff like that. So that's what that's going to be. That's just the decoration thing that I'm working on. That's just above the shop. So that doesn't really do anything. It's just for decoration above the shop. So we have a fan there to give this room, you know, cool. There'll be another fan there that will install at some point. Then we have some labs in these rooms. So, I can't remember what this lab is called, but it's a lab. Oh wait, it does tell you. Hold on. Let me see if I go back in there. Will it tell you? Oh yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah. I can't remember what that lab's called. This is the Tenor lab. That I do know. So this is where you can research colors, different colors and different stuff for your dojo. And then this lab is the energy lab. So again, go up to here, you can research all this different stuff. So yeah, I can research all that. I don't know if there's any other terminals in this one or not. Some labs have like more than one terminal, this one just has the one. And then over here we have another lab. This is our chemical lab. So there's some stuff here that we can research and do as well. Alright, so now we're gonna go. Actually, I think it was this way that we have to go now. Yeah. Right? Yeah. This is our Temple of Honor. So this is where we will honor our different members of our dojo. Kind of like a Hall of Fame type thing. There's 2 floors. So it's kind of like a Hall of Fame type thing. There is teleporters throughout our dojo, so we can teleport to different areas quickly. We're not going to use it because I'm doing a tour, so it makes it kind of hard to do a tour when you're not walking through it yourself. Then we have elevators, so we can press X to start that. But there's an elevator here to get to the second floor. This way, we have an Oracle lab. So there's a terminal here that I can't even use right now for some reason, whatever reason. And then, yeah, we do have key researches and stuff for our Oracle lab. And then on the other side is another Oracle lab. I think I have 2 Oracle labs. Yeah, this is also an Oracle lab. So same thing, just 2 of them, one on each side. Okay, so now, not that way, other way. Okay. Down here is our observatory. So this room is where we have our meetings. We will discuss certain topics of the day. And then it's also where the navigation is, where we can actually go and do our stuff on the star chart. Yeah, this is where we can do all of our stuff on the star chart and everything from there. So you have like Pluto and all this other crazy stuff. But yeah, so that's where you can have your navigation, do different events, alerts, do the star chart stuff. Arsenal is also here. I also added some decorations. This is actually a decoration. It does not go into this room when you first make this room. This is added. I believe this was also added as well. I don't think it's an actual decoration. The middle part, the terminals are, but the middle part here, I think I added that. I think I also added that middle part as well. I think each platform just had these 2 side terminals. I don't think any of them had the middle stuff. I think I added those. Same with this one. I added this rotating rock. I just thought it really fit just to have this slowly rotating rock here, rock piece. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah. I can't remember if the banners, if I added those or if those were already in here. I can't remember. But I know the centerpieces on each of those platforms were added. So, yeah. And there's already a lot of cool stuff in here. So this isn't one room where I really felt like I needed to add so many decorations to it. So I kind of like left it more like this. But I did add a couple here and there. But there's not really much more to do with this room. So this is pretty much what this room is going to be. Alright, next. We're gonna go back out into all the hallways. There's a lot of hallways in this dojo to connect to certain things. So, alright, so we're gonna start this way. We do have 4 dueling rooms. This is our elevator. That's going to go upstairs into the reactor room. Actually, we'll just go up here really quick. So this will actually go up into our reactor room, which is what gives us the capacity to be able to add rooms. So this is what gives us the capacity to be able to add rooms and stuff to our dojo. So if I pull up the map there, you can kind of see it there. So all those little rooms that connect to those hallways, those are all reactor rooms. And then I did make a space to add more reactor rooms if I need to. So if we go all the way out here, all the way to the end of the hallway. There's a lot of hallways in this room because it connects a bunch of different reactor rooms. This is where I can extend right here and just click on different hallways. Where are the hallways at? Wait, where are the hallways at? Oh, cross connector is one. There's the elbow connector as well. So it looks like there's not much more. Oh, there's the T-shaped connector. But it's the one that just goes straight. There should be one that just goes straight, but maybe it's not. Maybe there's not enough room. T-shaped. Oh, straight hallway right there. So yeah, we have straight hallway as well. There's also a long straight hallway too, but I think we're kind of running out of room in this spot. But if we are, I can always do the elevator, go upstairs, and then add more way up there. But yeah, anyways, so all the rooms though that connect into these hallways, they all look like this. These are reactor rooms. And it's what gives us the capacity to be able to add all these different rooms and decorations to our dojo. So, very important to have And that's all upstairs, like very high upstairs, so I just felt like it was the best place for it. But let's go back downstairs, because nothing else to really show up here. There's not going to be any like decorations or anything that goes up here. Alright. So, we have 4 dueling rooms. 2 of them are actually over here. So we have, this is 1 dueling room. Well, it's actually dueling room 2. I did label them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is dueling room 1. That's dueling room 2. And then if you go all the way on this side, we're going to have dueling room 3 and 4. So this is dueling room 3, and then dueling room 4. And then on this side, this is actually an obstacle course room where you can actually build your own obstacle course. I've kind of started, but I haven't really finished. There's still a lot more I want to do, but yeah. So that's what this room is to build your own obstacle course. So, still working on it. Alright, and then all the way on the other side, we didn't look at that room yet. All the way on the other side, we have a pretty big dojo, so just keep that in mind. This is our actual obstacle course. This one is already a pre-built one, room that gets added in, so this is our other obstacle course that is done and completed. Yeah, you can go through and do your obstacles. Those are personal bests, all the overall bests anyways. So, I don't know how someone did it in 23 seconds, or 0.23 seconds, but someone did. Makes no sense, but you know. But yeah, so that's the overall best. So, alright, so now, let's go back out this way. That is actually all for the upstairs. This is what the upstairs looks like. So that is pretty much all for the upstairs though. Or the main floor, I should say, not the upstairs, but the main floor. This elevator is going to take us downstairs. So we're going to go downstairs now. This is where all the magic happens. This is where you spend most of our time on, is the downstairs. But even the downstairs isn't complete. We're still working on that too, so keep that in mind. Okay. So, this is just a, like an autumn garden, pretty much. That's pretty much all this is. If we go in here, this is our oracle. There's consoles over here. Well, that's our room option console, my bad. Actually, I thought there was an actual console here, but I guess not. Yeah. Anyways, this is our oracle. So, that's that. And then, got some hallways here. This room is actually another lab that we were kind of working on. Oh yeah, that's right, the Vet Kids Bash Lab, that's what it's called. Actually, we can just go ahead and finish that room construction. Maybe I can just rush it too, just because. There we go. That's completed. So there's another Vet Kids Bash Lab. And then, let's see, which way do I want to go? Let's go this way first. We'll go this way first. So then over here, we have another garden of some sort. This is a swamp room. Nothing too special about this room. This is an elevator. Can't remember if it goes down or up, but it is an elevator. I want to say it goes down. And then this is pretty cool. I thought this was a pretty cool looking room. So, but yeah, so you can add, you know, different rooms here. We're going to. I just haven't figured out what I want to add yet to this room. So, and then in here, we get this room as well. Now this is where it gets really cool. So when you go in here, we can go through this teleporter, and it brings us to this. So, yeah, this is pretty awesome. I really like this room a lot. I like the way it turned out. I just think it's freaking amazing. Yeah, so there's a lot you can do with that room. You can also go up onto that big island way up there. You can go up onto that as well. So I think it's pretty cool. But alright. And then there's nothing added to the other doors yet, but we'll definitely be adding other stuff to the other doors. I just don't know what yet. That's going to be a hallway. Oh, can I just finish that just to have it completed? Yeah, I can. Oops. Oh, damn it. There we go. So it's already completed, you know. But yeah, so then we go over here. And then we have this nice, awesome garden. And you can also see the outer space, too. The open world, which I think is really, really cool. And then there's this room. This is my cave. Pretty awesome. So if I go into Deviri, if I go into Deviri, this is what I will be using in that open world to fly around and stuff, because this horse does fly. But yeah, this is where my cave is kept. So, hello there. Alright. Yeah, so pretty cool room. Yeah, pretty awesome. Now we're gonna go this way. This is another Tenor lab. I do have a second Tenor lab, yes. Trust me, there's a lot more that you're gonna be seeing here. That's just base stuff. I hate when both floors combine like that. That's a glitch they gotta fix. I hate when that happens. They gotta fix that. Let me see if I can go back upstairs and get that fixed. No. Dang. Alright, hold on. Let me leave Dojo really quick and I'll get back into it and see if I can reset that. I hate when that freaking happens. It's a glitch that happens in this game, and yeah, it's really annoying.
Inbox messages await the operator. I wonder what they say.
You can also enter Dojo through the star chart as well. You'll have a Dojo thing there as long as you have a Dojo. Alright. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Well, hopefully it does not mess up this time. You gotta calm down there, little buddy. My gosh. Okay. Okay, so we've been through all that. We went that way. Yeah, we did all that. Now we gotta go this way. Okay, this room can get pretty awesome. Now, there wasn't much space going in between these different rooms, so I decided to add just hallways that just connect all the way through. And yeah, go from there, so. But we're gonna go this way because it's quicker. So this is, let me see if we can, there we go. So this is our chamber, Orkin chamber. Over here is gonna be another big gift shop. Well, actually, sorry, no. I was gonna make a gift shop, but I actually decided to make it into kind of like a bar, so you can like have drinks and stuff. So that's kind of what this is gonna be. Still working on it, but yeah, this is gonna be a bar where you can like have drinks and everything. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool when it's done. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, what is it? Oh, that's for that room. That must have got put in accidentally, or clipped in accidentally. I'm gonna have to fix that. Then we have these nice, cool little rune balls, orbs, whatever you want to call them, on each corner. So, and then we have the big one here, with a really cool effect on the outside as well. Just really adds to it. Yeah, pretty awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. We're gonna preview decorations for this one. Then we can kind of see what it looks like. This is kind of what this room's gonna look like when it's done. There is going to be more added to this room as well, because I'm trying to make it where you don't see any of the walls or ceilings. It's just going to be all rocks, and very rocky, and just, yeah, very cool looking, is what it's going to be. So, and then it has like a big tree, and the leaves are going to go out way further than that as well to make it look like one big giant tree. But yeah, so I think it looks pretty cool. Still working on it though, still working on it. Again, this whole entire dojo is being oh no. So I block that door? Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that door blocked. There's a hallway there. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to move that. Someone else, yeah, someone must have blocked that. I'm gonna have to move that. So dojo is being done by 2 people. So yeah, I'll have to fix that though, because they completely blocked that. When you go through here, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Also, I don't want a T connector here either, so I need to destroy this room because I want this to be an elbow connector. Oh. Other rooms need to be destroyed for that to be destroyed. Oh well, we'll keep it, whatever. Anyways. So then, we go through here. And this is pretty cool too. We're going to preview decorations because it's not fully completed yet. This is pretty cool though. So, we're going to be adding more to these rooms as well. But this room is going to be pretty much kind of like a desert looking place. I think it looks really, really awesome. And then this side is going to be just like a nice foresty place. Kind of like what you would see in the Grenier. So, I think it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome when it's fully completed and done. There is also a room, another world room that goes out into a world as well. Which that's where the map's messed up, so I'm not going to do that yet. But yeah, so, and then it was kind of meant to be like, it's actually, this whole thing is one big room. Okay, let's just start with that. This whole thing, this side, the hallway, and that side is all one big room that looks like this, right? And I decided to make a hallway with glass that goes on both sides and 2 different worlds, like 2 different themes on both sides for the hallways. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. So that's kind of what I meant to do for this room. Alright, we're gonna go through here now. Just another garden room. Because you like the garden rooms, so just another one. This is our Crimson Branch. So, it does go up here too, where you can go up on both sides. Some terminals. So this is where we can actually trade with people here. Yeah. And then there's a teleport there for that. But yeah, this is pretty much where we can trade with people. I don't think we can access any of these terminals though. Nope. Oh wait. Oh yeah, no. But yeah, there is a thing where you can trade with people here, so. Yeah, that's pretty much that. And then we're gonna go into this room. This room I don't know what we're gonna make this room yet. Have not done anything with this room yet, but it's gonna be something. Just don't know what yet. This is another open space room. We're gonna be adding something to this room, but again, I'm not sure what this room is gonna be. There's not even a backdrop to it yet. But yeah, I'm not sure what this room is gonna be, but we're gonna be making it into something. So that's unfinished. Now, we're going to go all the way over here, and this is our ice caverns. So we do have waterfalls as well. Yeah, yeah, this is our big ice cavern. So there is a way to get into the other room there. And it does have stairs that goes down. So we do have entrances, you know, ways to get through there. We do have another one that goes down there as well. Don't have a stair for that one. That will be added at some point. But nice little rock area, niche area that you can just go into and just kind of, you know, do your thing. Over here is also another door that goes into a hallway. Then you can go up these stairs. Then you can go up these stairs. They're kind of caved in and built into the rocks a little bit. But yeah, then you have this whole area way up here with the waterfall. I really like the way this room turned out. It does look like an ice cavern, which I really like. Then we have this that goes up. That goes up even more. And then down here, we do have another one of those, which is our polychrome color palette thing, where we can add different colors. And this is where we also have our room terminal. And then this is where the teleporter is too. So you teleport to the ice caverns, this is where you land. So then you go through and yeah, do your thing. But yeah, that's where you land at. So this room, I think is that same room. Yeah, this room is that big room with the tree, so you can enter through this room as well. But we're gonna go this way into this room. This room is pretty complete. We are still doing more to it, but it is pretty complete already. But yeah, just a nice garden area, you know, with a bunch of trees and stuff. So I like it. I like the way it turned out. And then I like the rocks on this side to kind of show you you're about to go into a cavern. So that's kind of what the idea was for that room, or for that. Kind of shows you that you're about to enter a cavern. So. Alright, so now we're gonna go down back this way. Did I go through this room yet? Yep, went to that room already. I went all the way down there already. Okay, I think it's time to go downstairs now, because we do have another level to go down. So this one goes downstairs. Like even more down. There's also an elevator down there. I want to see what that elevator goes to as well. But this one goes even more downstairs. Down these stairs, or down here, is not as many rooms, not as big as the other areas, other levels, but it goes all the way down because we've had to have more space to be able to build more rooms. So that's why we had to go down so much. Because some of the rooms are pretty tall. So that's why we had to go down like 2 levels to get to do rooms down here. Some hallways. This is the reason why this is all the way down here. This is our infested chamber. This is where we capture infested and we keep them locked up in here. So there's a reason why we have this all the way downstairs. So, and there's 4 different sides, but in 4 different sides, we have a biolab where the infested are. We can also research different stuff. But there's 4 of those biolabs. But yeah, this is our infested chamber. This room is actually 100% completed and done. Now, there's a secret room as well. So, there's this thing here. Go all the way up, and then all the way down. There's a door here. We're going to call the elevator. We're going to go down even more. And then this room is our sentience room. So, very dark room. This room, I don't know if we're done with this room or not yet. We might still be doing some work on it, but it's pretty close. There's a little altar up here, a very small one, but just a little altar up here. Yeah, this is our sentient room. So, pretty cool. Very dark, but it's supposed to be dark. So, yeah, it's supposed to be a dark room. And then to get back out, you just fly up. Now, there's one more little area I want to look at really quick that I'm actually curious about. There's another elevator. I want to see where that goes. I can't remember if there's anything done with that or if that's something we're working on. So I'm going to look at that really quick. And if that's nothing, then that will conclude our tour. For now. There you go. Upstairs even more. So there's a teleporter down this way. I just want to see where that teleporter goes. Obviously goes somewhere. It does go downstairs. But if it goes like downstairs, it's good, we're going to be running into stuff. Right? Oh, it's another... Oh, there's another thing here. Oops. There's another thing here. Oh, it's not much though. Just this garden and then two cross connectors. So this is something I think we're actually like currently working on, but we haven't started yet. So, or like we just started. Okay. Alright, well that is it for our tour though for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.